Good evening. Hello, hello. Hope everybody had a fabulous day. I'm making more dangles. I wanted to try some other colors that I had in mind. So here I am. And I pulled them back out. I didn't officially put them up completely anyway. So yeah. So anyways, how is everybody? There was a few colors that I wanted to make sure that I did, because I know that there are a couple of people who, hey Marilyn, there's a couple of people that how are ya, that don't like, you know, bright colors. Hey Cat. Oh, trying to make yourself go to sleep. I'm sure I can help. I can't sing you a lullaby, but I'll try and help you. So how is everybody today? Kat, did I miss you going on today? You know, when you come on, it's my dinner time usually. So I have a bunch already done. Um, but there was some like earth tone colors. You see these colors? Really pretty. Um, I wanted to do some of those type of colors. um, no worries. Did you even come on tonight? Because if you did, I apologize for missing ya. But that's usually our dinner time, so that's probably why I miss you quite often. Because I usually eat dinner at that time. Marilyn, what are you up to? And how are you? Hopefully y'all can see me. Sometimes it's like cutting. When I'm fussy cutting, sometimes I have to hold it closer. Hey Sharon. Aw, thanks. How are you? Sometimes I have to hold it closer, and I know that I'm out of frame. So I apologize for that. I always like to start my banner off like this. So if y'all could give me a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. You're well and happy. That's awesome. You did go live a twist on your booklet for a journal. Oh, it was fun. I'll watch the replay. Oh, I'm great. Thank you, Sharon. I'm off tomorrow. I never work on Friday, so um, I usually get my business handled on Fridays. And, like if I had doctor's appointments or things of that nature, grocery shopping, stuff that I don't want to do during the week when I do get off. Thumbs up to me, thanks. Um, so I like to do those on Friday. And there is for sure an estate sale I'm going to tomorrow. Um, it's weird though. I say it's weird. I've never been to an estate sale. Where's my tools? I've never been to an estate sale that you had to pay to get in. And this particular one, you have to pay $5 to get in. But the thing about it is you do get the $5 back with a purchase, which I thought was very strange. I mean, I guess that's their way of making sure you buy something, I guess, and you're not there to like take anything, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure most of that stuff in there is worth more than $5, but I don't know. I don't know the reason for that. I've never been to one like that, so I don't know. I never even heard of it, and I've been to so many. I don't know. It's kind of weird. When I start my new job in 2 weeks, I will be off on Fridays too. For now, going to bed to get up for work tomorrow. We'll catch you up soon. Have a great night, Sharon. Thank you for popping in and giving me a thumbs up. Sounds like a plan, Stan. So I thought that that was kind of weird. Hey, Erin. How are ya? So I'm going to an estate sale. I don't know how much you caught. You have to pay to get in. And you get your money back with purchase. Have you ever been to one like that? I think that's weird. I think that's mighty weird. Okay, so I'm going to try my hardest to stay in frame. Okay, I will try. There's not too much exciting things about making a dangle because basically you're just grabbing beads and putting them on. But I'm only going to do a couple more and then I'll be finished completely. And then I'll move on to something else if I'm still streaming. I know. I've never heard of it either. I mean, they have some really nice stuff in there. Never been to an estate sale. Oh, cat. But the ones here are awesome. Or at least the ones that I pick. I can speak for that. Because there are ones that I see pictures of and they're junk. Like, I wouldn't even waste my time. But a lot of the ones that I go to and that I look at, I am kind of signed up. And so I get like notification of the ones in my area from the companies that I had signed up with. And so yeah, they're pretty good things there. Like I know tomorrow for sure. This lady has a bunch of vintage laces, and I mean like, well, I think that they're antique because they're more like the ecru color. And these what do you call these? Jump rings are so small. But I don't have a problem with working with them. They're just small. But she has a bunch of those. I saw a bunch of baby clothes, like vintage baby clothes. I saw a bunch of kids books, like vintage. Like she has a bunch of vintage stuff. You can tell how her house is set up and the pictures that you saw. You can tell that, you know, like quilts on the bed. You know, the furniture she has, you can just tell. Hey, Sandra. But just never make them. Yeah. So you can tell that this lady has a bunch of vintage items. You know, I mean, her whole house looks like, you know, that type of look or whatever. You know, like the old books are in this like glass bookcase that you open the doors and it's the glass doors, that type of thing. All her like linens are hanging up on hangers. I mean, this is, you know, a very upscale one, but I never heard of paying to get in though. Regardless. But whatever. It says with purchase, so if I don't, oh, If I don't get anything, then I don't get my money back. Never mind. I was going to say if I don't get anything, then I can get my money back. But no, it's the opposite. Oh, man. That's okay. I hope to buy something. There we go. I do. Hopefully, those type of estate sales usually, though, are very, very pricey. So I'm definitely probably going to have to be selective with the items, but hopefully I'll find something. Sounds fun and authentic. Yeah. Estate sale that I'm going to tomorrow, Sandra. That I have to pay to get in. But I was trying to think of some other things that I saw that I was like, ooh, let's see how much that costs. Because, again, all the stuff looks very fancy and very expensive. But some of the things we like may not be that high. Now, a lot of times those type of estate sales, their books usually run like $5 for hardback. And I'm okay with that. Depending on what book it is and what the year is, to me, that's not that expensive. But I don't know. A lot of them run higher than that, though. So, but that's your average is like $5 for a book, which I guess is okay. Like I said, I'm going to probably have to be selective anyway, so, because it looks expensive, period. I'm trying to think what else I saw. She had this baby room set up, but it wasn't like a baby room. Well, I guess it kind of was, but it was more like a toddler looking room. And it had like the old wagon and the books inside of the wagon and you know, that type of thing. There was one here that had an old trunk and it was filled with letters and ephemera. So cool. But you guessed it, I was at work. Oh no, Cat. I would have had to say, look, it's an emergency. I got to go. I gotta go poop. I'll be back. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, I tell my work that and I would have no job. That's why I'm laughing, because I'm just kidding. That would not happen. I think the hardest thing about dangles is finding the right bead that looks good, in my opinion. But I'm so picky that I think that that has a lot to do with it. Yeah, I would have said, I have to go to the bathroom. My stomach is being weird. No, I'm just kidding. Because if you lie, then it's something really is going to happen bad. Oh, hey, Rebecca. How are ya? How are you doing? So, what is everybody else up to tonight? My husband is going to out of town. He's going to his niece's wedding and in Tampa. And I was going to go. But one, the kids have to go to school, which, I mean, tell you the truth, that's not the biggest, hugest reason why I'm not going. But two, I kind of want to enjoy some time. I know that's sad. But that was one of the factors. So. Hi, Diana. You're okay? I'm great. People look at me like I have 10 heads there anyway. They've been like, you need to go by what? You lived in Tampa? Cool. How are you, Diana? I are Becca. Okie dokie. Why am I closing this? It's not even on a chain. Lord have mercy. Because I'm on live and I'm not paying attention. That's why. I mean, isn't that how it works? So yeah, I could have went. Oh, and there's no kids allowed. So my father-in-law is not going. I don't know the reason why. But he was going to watch the boys. Because he lives not in Tampa, but he lives, I think, in, I don't know, maybe Gainesville. Can't remember. But, so it wasn't like I couldn't go. I just chose really not to go. Ooh, have a good night, cat. Glad I can make you tired without a lullaby. Nice to see you. Hope you have a great day at work tomorrow. So is anybody up to stuff? Like crafting wise? Anybody crafting? Or let me ask you this question. How many people can craft and participate and watch a live? I want to know that. Because that's very interesting to me. I cannot. Either I'm super glued to the screen without chatting, or I'm super glued to the screen chatting, or I'm not chatting at all and I'm doing stuff like crafting or whatever. But I literally cannot do both. And it's not that I can't multitask, it's just, I don't know, it's difficult for me. I don't play lives in the background too well and participate. People do that sales all the time. I don't know how they do that. It matters what I'm working. Oh, I tried to craft earlier, but I was hurting. Oh. Yeah, much healing to you, Rebecca. Hope you feel better. Good question. You have your medicine? Sorry to hear that. And yes, it matters. Absolutely. If I have the stream up on my computer and I have the laptop where I can reach it. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's cool. I cannot. I can't do both successfully. You're welcome. It's the cold weather. Oh. Yeah, that's no fun. Cold weather affects a lot of people. And whatever they may be dealing with. Cold weather also helps certain things, but I guess the heat affects people too, because if you have a hard time like breathing or have issues with your lungs or things of that nature, I'm sure the heat does not help that. Anytime I make dangles, I always cluster the same color. I try not to, but I cluster the same type of shade, I guess you would say. too much together. And I try not to do that, but it happens. Sometimes I'll just put them on and not even look and pay attention. And then I'll look at it and alter it, you know, move this here and do that there. But it still ends up being the same colors by each other. It's crazy. It's crazy. What did she say? But if I'm painting, no, because I have to paint usually everywhere. Oh, Marilyn, depends if paint or glue is involved. Diana said you should have Shannon do deep tissue. Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. Deep tissue massages. Woo. That sounds fantastic just thinking about it. Although sometimes when I get massages, they hurt. I guess because I tense up. I'm trying to find a like a bronze colored one. I guess because I tense up. Kind of hurts sometimes. Then I guess too I'm tender a little bit, I think. I think massages sometimes are too hard. But she does do some of my stretches. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Pain, rain, or shine. Lots of vitamins and massages. Yes. Oh, yeah, see. And that kind of confuses me a bit because I don't have a bronze, I guess, ready. Because people get massages to help you, but a lot of times it hurts. Guess I'll just use one of these. Let's see if it looks good. So, yeah, they don't feel too hot to me. A lot of them don't. Don't feel that great. Even after. I guess I'm not to the point where I actually need it. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but they don't feel too great at all to me. Some people think it's all relaxing, but if you can get it to work out a twisted, tight muscle, then yeah, okay. See, sounds like you're about the same way. I don't think I've had a twist tight muscle. Thank God. My son's had already. He just turned 16. He's had a crick in his neck not too long ago. I've never had that either. I woke up a little sore, and I just think that was just the way that I was laying. But other than that, no. I remember doing, what do you call it? Step aerobics. And that like to kill me at first. But we just put, what do you call it? Tiger balm on our muscles, and it worked, and it was fine. What is Jughead? Always tell them you need light healing touch. You have fibromyalgia. Yes. Oh. uh, I laugh too hard. I can't open this jump ring. It's small. Because when I laugh, I shake. It makes my whole body jump or whatever. Laughing makes you move. I like these colors. They're like a vintagey type of feel, if you will, / earth tone. It's decent. Of course, it doesn't look like that when you stand it up, but kind of just gives you the idea of the colors and the different shades. And I like them. They're pretty cool. It's cool. It's cool. Hey, Karen. Thanks, Aaron. Thumbs up would be awesome from everyone. Y'all know it helps, right? It does do that. I think to be honest with you, I'm wondering if it helps. How are you, Karen? I'm wondering if it helps with the notifications. I know that sounds silly, but I wonder if it helps. I know it helps other things. So I'm just playing with some more dangles. I'm sorry y'all can't see it that well, and it's not too fun. Nothing too much new, but I'm almost done with the colors that I have in mind to offer. These will be up for sale at my next live sale. I plan on doing my live sale next week or weekend, depending on what's going on. But the most important thing is when I know, I will set up the reminder, the event, so that way you will be able to know exactly when I'm doing it and what time. And even if you can't buy, or you just choose not to buy for whatever reason, it's always greatly appreciated if y'all come and hang out as well, because that's always fun. It's just like crafting in my eyes. Yes, it's tempting, but hey, there's a lot of things in the world that's tempting, right? It's still fun to hang out with people. Hey, Deidre. How are you? I'm making these fun / boring dangles still. Boring as I'm sure this is not your typical entertainment, but this is just what I've been working on. I got a lot done today. I did like 4, I think. 3 or 4. In between doing other things and going here and going there, and yeah. So, okay, I need my bead. I was about to put the jump ring on without the bead. Oh, geez. That's just like I was closing my jump ring without putting it on the chain. You're doing great. Awesome. That's always good to hear. Lord have mercy. I need some more like of the reddish ones. I'm gonna have to dig in some other things and see what I can't pull up. I'll alter them too, like meaning like I'll put it on, find something or some place that looks better, and move them around once I get the bulk on there. So far, this is how it looks. Y'all get the idea. And I like these openings. They're pretty cool. You probably, it's not coming in clear, but anyways, you just open it and close it. Feels very 70s. You talking to me, Karen? Did I work today? If you're asking me, no, I didn't. I had to take my hubby here and there and go get the rental car and pick him up and take him to this place and do this and help him with that. And yeah. So I didn't. That needs to be by itself if that's going to be on there. I'm going to have to get some more beads. They're not far. But they're just, I'll be out of frame for just a sec. Let me see. Let me see what I got in here. I got so many. And I'm trying to use some. I'm about to burn up my chair. I have my heater on. It's a little chilly. No, it's not cold, people, but it's a little chilly. You sure oats the colors. What's that mean? I oats it too. I know it's a typo. I just have this is what I have on top of the separator things. I mean, just gallon size bags full of beads. Full. So I'm just kind of looking real quick to see what I can use. What were you saying, Rebecca? That makes it look 70s. Selling on your block. What other stuff will be on the selling block? Oh, tons of stuff. Old books, super old books, 1800 books. I'm trying to think. Old ephemera. Fabric. Oh, some kits. KITS. I don't know if you can understand my accent. Charms, doilies, linens, lace, vintage postage stamps, the pockets that I made. I'm trying to think. Stuff like that. I can't think anymore. Welcome back, Sandra. Oh yeah, napkins. Thanks, Karen. And I have some really cool napkins. Napkins you can't buy at the store. And I also have some, that were available at the store, I guess. I'm still looking at my beads, y'all. Um, I'm trying to think. I can't think and dig. I'm looking at my beads and I can't think anymore. That's all I can remember. Yes, charms lace. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh, Gosh, I can't think. I want to say 1,000,005 things. Oh, some jewelry, like not, well, if you wanted to wear it, but I wouldn't wear it. But it's basically like a grab bag of jewelry that people use usually for mixed media or things of that nature. Some vintage tickets, some vintage coupons. Um, See, now I'm thinking because I stopped digging. Now I'm digging because I can't remember. Trying to find some different colors, not too much off the color scheme, but I need to add more variety. These might be okay. What are y'all saying? A fun night of spending. Oh yeah, Karen, she's gonna take a nap. Oh, some wallpaper. Um, I got, wallpaper like on the roll as well. But I'm also having a couple of sheets. Um, Postcards, vintage postcards. Okay, stuff like that. Everything. Everything under the sun, almost. I just like to give variety. That's how I've always done it, and I like it. Because you never know what people want, and you never know what people are looking for, and you never know what people like. And besides that, that's what I own. So there we go. That's the main reason, right? It's what I own. Okay, that's totally ugly. Where's all my, like, bronzy type of ones? That's ugly too. See, and this is where I get stumped, and this is where it takes me a little while to figure out, because I get this I don't know which bead next type of thing. Yeah, I was going to mention Aaron's sale. No need to remind everyone. I was going to mention it. It's Saturday for those that are listening and not watching chat. It's Saturday, 1 Eastern, 12 Central, and that's all I can think. Mountain Time and International and all of that, you'll have to figure that one out because I don't know. And I will try my hardest to help. don't know if I can help. I'll be able to help at least sometime, I'm sure. No, the boy ain't gonna do nothing all day every day. I mean, all day Saturday and night, so. But I keep asking him. He hasn't said anything, so I don't know. I don't know. And I have to go with him. I don't drop him off. So that's why I wouldn't be able to help when he's doing something, because I don't drop him off anywhere. I don't do that. Unless he's at his buddy's house or something. But I don't, or the YMCA or something of that nature when I know that, he's doing stuff, but he's wanting to do something with a girl. So I don't drop him off. No, not yet. Not safe, not yet. He did ask me, Mom, why do you have to come? Uh-oh, something fell. So I said, it's not safe. I don't know the person. I haven't met her parents. I don't know nothing. That's why. No way, Jose. Well, if you meet her parent, no, Carrie. Nope. Nope. No way. And yes, that's, some people think, well, that's, he's old enough. No, he's not. Not in my eyes. Not in my heart. And he does not have to be 18, but he's just not ready now. Right now, he's like super fresh, that age. He's at that age where everything's super fresh. No way. Pumping and jumping. No way. I wasn't getting bothered, Sandra. Thank you for erasing that, because that's insane. I was not getting bothered. That's very silly. Looks good so far. I still need different colors. It still looks kind of similar. I don't know. Maybe they're too close together. See, sometimes the way it lays to me, it lays too similar. So you got to move them, in my opinion. But I don't think people pay attention as much as I do. Yes, it's definitely good to lay down the law. My parents were super strict. I wish mine on would go do something. I would drop him anywhere if he wanted to do something besides locked in his room. Yeah, I do worry too much. I do worry about the crafting too much. But it doesn't stress me out. Or at least it doesn't feel like it stresses me out. Hopefully it doesn't sound like I'm being stressed out, but Because sometimes you can convince yourself that you're not stressed out and you really are stressing about it and it affects you negatively. But I don't feel it's doing that to me. Thanks. Rebecca, he's not even allowed to have his door locked. Now, that is per my husband, not me. But I understand why, and I agree now with the concept of why, but that's not something I made up or went with. It's just nowadays kids can get into so much, and it's not just them, it's others, and it's not just others, but who's to say that the girl he's seeing just and I know this is far and stretched and whatever, but you still have to think about these things because all it takes is one time and it could be too late, right? So I try not to be too strict, but there are very strong limitations. Um, but think about this, okay? Because my son is not, he's kind of passive, I guess, and nonchalant type of thing. And so, and then he's a boy on top of it, okay? So say that that girl tells him whatever, right? And she's not seeing anybody, or she is, regardless, okay? I know that they're not dating, but anyway, so, because he does tell me that, but, because I'll ask him, like, is that your girlfriend? He's like, no, I don't really like her like that, but I do have this one girl that I would call my girlfriend. I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway, so say that she tells him that she's single, right? But she's really not. And people are crazy, especially that age. But people are crazy, period. And say that her quote unquote real boyfriend happens to see her, or knows that she's going somewhere, or follows her. How are you supposed to know that, right? And then they do something crazy because he's there thinking it's all good and it's okay. I mean, which I know I can't prevent everything, and I know that I can't be around him 24/7 for the rest of his life, but boy, if I could, I would. But at this age, I just think they're still not fully thoughtful. They're definitely not, period. I don't care how smart you are. You're definitely not mentally capable of thinking every situation through as an adult would, or having every outlet possible that you thought about to do, or you know what I'm saying. So anyways, I just don't think that that's a smart thing. He can still go, and this is what I do, okay? So I don't make them feel weird. Hey Arlene, how are ya? Talking about my son. Sorry. How are ya? I wasn't even paying attention to chat. How are you doing? But I do stuff like this. If I know he's going with a girl, first I'll ask him, Carrie, are you paying for it? Are you paying for her? 9 times out of 10, because he's went places with girls and I've been there. Okay. 9 times out of 10, it's usually a no. But there is that one time, I think, or twice. And I always ask why. And I'm like, why not? It's like, cause she's paying for her own way, Mom. It's not like that. Oh, okay. And I just keep going. I don't ask any more than that. Then what I do is I kind of drop him off, maybe on the side or the front or whatever he thinks. Then I go park. So basically, I'm letting him go in and handling his business. And then, like, I go in after. So it doesn't look like we're quote unquote together. He knows that I'm there and I exist. But half of these people I've never even seen. You don't get to meet the people anymore these days. For real. Before they go and do stuff. Which is really strange for me. Because I was not allowed to do anything. It didn't matter who they were. My family had to meet them. Or I wasn't going anywhere. What are y'all talking about? I was listening and thinking that I am glad all mine are grown up, but now there are grands to worry about. Y'all talking about a song? What song? God is great. Yes. Forget that part. And Aaron saying that's a good song. I don't know what y'all are talking about. But anyway. So that's my little theory on how I think and what I do with my oldest son. Believe you me, he will have all the time in the world if God says the same. But to do all that jazz and stuff, whatever. But right now, I think it's just fine. I just dropped a little jump ring because it's so small. This little thing is small. But surprisingly, I haven't dropped any on the floor. Not that I could find it. Not that I would even look. I don't even look for unless it's a bead that I'm using, and unless it's a big bead or a glass bead, I try to find it just because I don't want to run it over or step on it and it shatter my foot. But I normally don't hunt for dropped goods. I just kind of vacuum. Hey, Betty. Dang, you're late. You're not late. Silly girl. There's never late here. You crazy? You're right on time. Perfect timing. How are ya? Making these doggone dangles still. See, I'm wanting to put it kind of close to that, and that's similar. I can only turn it so much, y'all. Sorry. I'll end up altering it. I already know. I can see where I need to move some of them. It's a country song by Billy Currington. He's a doll. Maybe I don't know that song, or maybe I have to hear it. Karen and Sandra have the same love for you, Betty. Uh-oh. That's what I get for looking at chat, right? These are the smallest jump rings ever. I got these at Michael's because I didn't have a bronze color. And these were the only size that I saw. And I think they're size itty bitty is what I'm going to call them. They're smaller than the links in the chain. Purple Love. But this is what I have so far. And I tell you, my camera just focuses whenever it wants to. But anyways, y'all get the gist. And I showed this earlier. Not all of these have this closure, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so it looks like this, but all you do is you just open it and oh, I just took it off the thing. I tell you, and close it. Don't try this at home, people. Here we go. Here comes the shenanigans. Oh man, it just tickles me. Now, where to find the end? Oh, jeez. Oh man. Here we go. Y'all ready? Buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Oh wait. This is like a puzzle. Help. Where's the end? I think it's somewhere around here. We're just gonna stick it right here. It was not, you know what it was? It was one of the links. I can't see chat right now, people. I'm doing surgery. Lord have mercy. I don't know why stuff tickles me so much. Don't ask me. All I know is sometimes it's hilarious. I don't know why. Now I'm getting nervous because I'm on stage. I can feel it. Y'all are watching. Oh. Ready? See, Kiesha, Aaron will sing it for you. Oh, thanks, Betty. Aaron, don't eat it. Yes. I have another one that's similar. I'm making 2 of each color, basically. This one's finished. Of course, this is not how you hold it, but so it's very similar. Very similar. All right, I think we're good. Now it looks like a bunch of grapes. But yeah, I like these colors. They're cool. I have different colors. I made a black one, black and silver. It's hard to hold up and show y'all. Looks like a bunch of mess, but it's really not. Y'all know what dangles look like. I can't hold it on camera. Anyway. They're, when I put them on the thing that I'm gonna house them on for display, then it holds it better. But until then, it's just gonna have to look wonky on camera. You're having a sale and only 2 of each color? Yes. You see how long it took me for one, right? I'm not even done. Uh-huh. I'd spend the whole time doing this. Yeah, 2 of each color. That's it. And so far I have blue, black, purple, this color. I don't know what you call this, earth tone, antique. I don't know. Green. Did I say pink? Pink, if not. And then I'm gonna do like pearl, like white. Pearl. Maybe pearl and something. Or maybe just different pearls. I'm not sure. Probably not just different pearls, but something with whiter pearls. Something to that effect. Y'all should see these kits that I made. They're awesome, if I may say. And I would tell you the theme, but I choose not to. So you'll just have to come to find out. Even if you just want to look at them. I'm all good with that. Wait, what? Kiesha is taking orders? You just painted cardboard covered with mesh screen to hang your tag dangles not finished. Oh, yeah. Hers are awesome. I've seen them. Yep. I have mine on something very similar. I don't know. You know what's cool is that when I make stuff or when I do stuff, I always think, and I just think this is the coolest thing ever. My brain just pops up with, like, how am I going to display it? Or how am I going to present it? And I know a lot of people, to them it doesn't matter, but it matters to me. And I don't have a hard time thinking of that at all. It's just one of those things that kind of comes easy, which is cool. I tell you, it comes in handy when you're trying to help your kid with the poster. And I know that's totally off the wall, but not really, because displaying stuff on a poster has a lot to do with that, to me. I could just look at something, know a subject, and boom. Little C in the house. How are you, Carrie? Ooh, a red one. No, Diana. I don't think so. Ooh, but like what shade of red? Because I have like dark reds. Like, is that too dark? That's almost like a burgundy, I guess. I wanted to use some of these. Those are really cool. And I think these are stone or something. Something to that effect. You love Reef? Ref. You love Ref. Oh, red. No, not too dark. Bright red. I'll have to look in my stash and see what I can come up with. If you're saying red, then there must be other interest in red. Karen likes red. Here's some red. No, it looks kind of orangey, but not really. This one's not orangey. This one's red. That's big, though. But anyway, here's some more red. But I'm sure I have more red. How are you, Carrie? Love the deep red. You like the greens and the teals? Oh, yeah. Your kitchen is red and you love it? Yeah, my kitchen is burgundy and wine. Wine color. I mean wine color. Burgundy and wine theme. Yeah, I have a wine themed kitchen. All right. And then I have earth tones in my living room. Okay, so we need some on this side because this side looks a little bare, this side. But do you see how I bunched them together? Gonna have to move them. That can't stay like that. No way. That's ugly. I'll fix it. I'm just needed to get more stuff on here and then I can jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up to get down. Let's see. These are pretty cool. I've been putting a couple of these on here. They're almost like a two-tone. And they kind of match exactly the colors, which is cool. Y'all saw that ink on my hand? I just wrote one thing down and boom, got ink all over me. Okay. That one goes through. Oh, here I go laughing about it. I think it's hilarious. And I have no clue why, y'all. I'm silly. That's why. Love those vintage colors. Yeah, exactly. You're good just coloring. Ooh. I recently told Aaron I wanted to color for I don't know what reason. Just because I felt like it. Quit buying cheap pens. I have not bought a pen in a really long time, Karen. Honestly. All the pens that I own are the pens that I've had for a really long time. I think it's just how I write. I think it's just being left-handed. I don't know. I can only speak for my left-handedness. But for me, I trail it. It's like a trail of ink all over me. Don't ask me. It could be markers. It could be pens. Whatever can ink on my skin that I write with. And I don't know how. It's always been like that. It could be Sharpies. I mean, it doesn't matter. If it can get on my skin and I write with it, that's what happens. Is butterscotch baked light. My sister-in-law got me a naughty word coloring book and it's really cool. Ooh, Deidre. Now, when you color it, does it teach you how to say it or does it just teach you bad things? Or you get to think about that word the whole time you're coloring it. Yeah. A lot of these beads are probably Bakelite and all that fancy stuff. I know a lot of them are stones of some sort, and I only know stone and glass and plastic and metals, but there's other, oh, there's shells, a bunch of shells, shell beads and shells. All right. This lady, I got some of these bags from, well, she wasn't a lady, she was a girl. And she had a bunch of bags with miscellaneous good beads. And she was selling them. So I bought them. And she said that she used to go to craft shows and stuff and make jewelry of different kinds. So anyways, I inherited her stash. And then over the years, I've had built up my own from different places. And I'm not just talking about Hobby Lobby and Joann's and Michael's. I'm talking about um, Fire Mountain, and there's another New York company. I can't think of the name right now, but it's online that I've bought beads from. And that was before I discovered that, hey, you can buy beads at other places that are not so expensive. Yeah. And then a lot of it too was my mom and my husband or my sister or whoever would buy me crafts and beads and stuff for presents. For presents. Whoa, that's a paragraph. Let's see. She came home tonight and said, "Do we have to do Valentine's? I've been working a couple of days on a Valentine tag. I better get some candy, but you didn't hear that from me." Oh, man. My Valentine's present is my husband's going out of town. I know that's sad. I'm sure he'll get me something. He always gives me a little something. Oh, there was that jump ring that I was looking for. It's right in my tray where I'm working over. Welcome back, Becca. Sancha. Better will we hear about it on Sunday? Yep, we missed you. We missed you leaving. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I missed you leaving because I'm working. Best of both worlds, right? I don't think you would appreciate it. Yeah, just a little something. I wouldn't even know what I would want a big something. You know, it's not that serious to me. And Valentine's has never really been a big serious thing anyways to us, period. I mean, I think it's more of worldly hype than anything, but that's just me in my opinion, because some people think it's big and it's important. And I just don't see it as that important. But I don't judge, and I don't even think about it really. I would love a big something. Erin, what would you love? Big something could mean a lot of things. You need to clarify. Text is misleading, ma'am. What big something would you love? Or would it love you more? Erin, naughty girl. Betty. 1994 was the last year you celebrated Valentine's Day. He should be treating me like a queen all the time. Amen, Arlene. Some pictures in Messenger, Kiesha, of what the coloring book looks like and some pages you color too. Cool. A big diamond. Erin, I don't think she wears rings. I haven't seen a ring on her. Oh, yeah, I have seen like one. Maybe 2, if I remember correctly. But I don't think you really wear rings. Which diamonds don't always have to be rings. Yeah, all my diamonds, they're put up. I wear them occasionally, but... Okay, so we need more of the reddish, like right up in here. Or we can move that one. No, let's just... I'm very limited because I didn't get everything out. Your hubby is cooking you steak tomorrow. Woohoo! Maybe she has a big old diamond. She should wear it. A big old diamond. Betty's is put up too. I got out of the habit of wearing my engagement ring. I should wear it more often. Yeah, I see it. I see you wear rings sometimes, but not often. And don't ask me how I remember that. I don't know. The things that your brain chooses to remember, go figure. All right. So, I'm looking for some more beads. When you've got too many options, you struggle. Struggle, struggle, struggle. At least for me, I'm like, what should I pick now? Oh, I don't like that shade. Let me pick 200 more shades. Oh, I don't like that shade. I think I got something closer. And then you just have this big problem because you have too much available. Although it does come in handy to have some options some of the time. Oh, this might work. Why is this doubled? Is that supposed to be like that? I don't know, but that's weird. What is this? Does this match? Yeah. Let's use this. It's fancy. What is Erin's answer? She still didn't tell us. What is your big something, Erin? Spill it. My fella says he doesn't celebrate holidays, but he always gets me something the day before. This year I got a foodie air fryer combo. Oh, my air fryer. I love it. I love, love, love my air fryer. I'm going to sell my ring. It is too much for these, Handa. You and your fiance spent your Valentine's Day last weekend and ate supper at Fuji's and then went and watched the new Bad Boys movie. Did he think he was on there, Deidre? Oh. The food was great and the movie was great. Awesome. Tomorrow we will go to Omaha and stay 2 nights. No babies, Karen. And shop. No babies, Karen. Hey, Angie. Hey, Debbie. Angie, you've got to get up early. She said, no worries. Angie, Pangie, you gonna be rested for your trip? Are you all ready to go? My husband's going out of town too tomorrow. He's going to Tampa. He's going to Tampa to a wedding. My niece's wedding. His niece's wedding. I guess that wouldn't be my niece. That's actually my What? I don't know. She calls me Aunt, so the girl just, I think she's gorgeous, number one. The number two, I think she's 22 or 3. And she's been a lawyer already. She graduated law school when she was 19. And has been a lawyer ever since, which is freaking awesome. So not only is she smart, but she's also gorgeous, which is cool. The big something I would enjoy the most would be a big Amazon spending spree. Well, geez, that is big. Yep, you'll be rested up. You can sleep in the car. It's going to take us 2 hours to get there. Cool. I'm going to an estate sale tomorrow. That's about it, as far as I know. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see and partay. No, hubby. No. Just kidding, y'all. I'm really not, but I am kind of. He's stricter, so he kind of gets on my nerves sometimes. But don't they all, right? Okay, we need to figure out a spot that I think I'm going to have to move some. How many times do I got to say this? It's getting ugly. Can't just randomly stick stuff everywhere. Just does not look good that way, in my opinion. Is your foot still out the door? She had one foot out the door, Aaron. Yes, we are all going to miss you, Angie. But we're also going to be grateful and glad that you get to enjoy yourself. I think we're very happy for that part too. All right. It's starting to get all cluttery. And I don't like it too junky. I guess the choice of words are not polite to others, but I don't mean to be rude to anybody if I am. No offense when I speak about my stuff, because my way of thinking is not the way I think about others. It's just me doing it. That's the problem. It's not anything else but me doing it. I don't like it. Time to move stuff. You see how long it takes me on one? This is exactly the... Oh, geez. I'm sorry, y'all. All y'all are not going to be going to sleep around me. That's for sure. You see how long it takes me? Well, I know y'all know that by now. I mean, y'all see me craft enough. You know how long it takes me on stuff. Okay, we're going to have to move more than one, because it's just ugly. And it ain't doing right. I can't see chat right now. Wake up, people. Not time to nap now. Not time to go to sleep. Y'all up? Good. These jump rings are super tighty. It's not my fault. Oh, good night, Arlene. Thank you for coming. It's nice to see you. Probably giving people a heart attack. Lord have mercy. Hopefully no one has their earbuds in and it's turned up really loud, because that would be really awful for you. And I can't help it. It's just one of those things. Oh, man. I told Aaron one time, this reminds me, when we have a sale or just crafting live, you can tell that some people fall asleep, and I know that they do, especially when you end it and you still see a couple of people, still watching, and you have ended it. I told her one day I'm going to get an air horn, but it wouldn't be funny because it wouldn't be as funny as if I could see the results. Can you imagine? I'd have a lot of angry people, I know, for sure. Because if you get woke up like that, I'm sure you would not be a happy camper. But, oh my gosh, that would be hilarious to be able to visually see it. Your mom likes ugly? Wait, what? Oh, man. Right. We all need to see the people jump. I don't even think they would jump, Aaron. I think some of them would like bump their head or knock something off their desk or almost fall out their chair. That's so mean. Oh my gosh. And I have to look at this like 85 times in order to know I'm done. This is just how I do, y'all. I don't know why. I'm just like that. It's kind of weird. Yeah, we need something right up in here. If you did do that, Kiesha, you may give someone a heart attack. I know. Hilarious to you. Yeah, they would cuss. Yeah. Dropping the dart thing. I know. Okay, see, it's blank right here. When I hold it up, it's about right here. But I don't like stuff on every little loop either. I think it's getting a little too chunky. Not that chunky's bad, just chunky's bad in a dangle, in my opinion. Well, at least when I do it. I cannot do chunky dangles, period. Okay? Forget about it. It just looks like a clustered mess. Serious. Okay, I've already used this one. I don't want to use that one anymore. It's ugly. Oh. Fill in that gap. I know that's what. Never mind. I am. No worries. I got it. Then I do some rearranging and then I'll be done, y'all. With this one. So I have some cool, let me show you. Well, I can't. There's beads everywhere. Never mind. I'll show you in just when I get done with this, maybe. Maybe. But they're like old school, not old school, but old classroom. I think it's grades or something. I don't know. I'll have to show y'all because I can't remember. This came from the trunk. The trunk. The trunk is real, people. All right, wait. Angie, yuck. I want to hang some. Wait, what? Angie, what are you saying right now? Well, she is making head jump. Oh, man. I just thought of the wrong head at the I just thought of the wrong head when I heard that at first. I'm like, wait, what? Gee. Oh, about to turn it up at your vacay. Lord have mercy. She went from barking at men to turning head up. Gotcha. Alrighty. Oh yeah, that looks better. We need to put one gold thing up here. I might take some out. I don't know. This one's a chunky one. Betty's laughing. Anyone else name your pictures win? Huh? When what? Oh, when you color them. No. I don't give them a name, like a real name or a title. Put some heads. Oh, Aaron's asking, yeah. Titles? Or giving them a name like a real person's name, which I don't think that that's what you're talking about, but hey, you never know. Is that what you're saying? Betty's saying no. Sometimes I'll date them, but that's been years ago. And I used to sign them, and that's only because we had multiple people coloring in the same book. Like it would be my mom one day, so this was years ago, but I'm just saying. Just trying to think of things that I do besides color, or after I color, if you will. Names. No. Mm-mm. You name yours messy. You can't color. I love coloring. It's pretty darn fun, and for some odd reason I've been feeling like coloring. I don't know. I'm with it. I think this one's done. It's got stuff everywhere, and I think it's great. Good enough. And of course, the way y'all see it on this camera, I can't hold it right. But y'all kind of get the gist, okay? There you go. It's pretty cool. And it doesn't look like I need to move any really. Let me just make sure. I think we're good. Okay. All right, we're done with this color. Completely done with this color. Yeah, woo! Oh, here's my other black one. Oh, wait, that's attached. Never mind. It's attached. I was about to rip it off again. All right, now we got to play cleanup. At least on these colors. All right. So I'm going to show you the little school things in just a second. Or whatever. Oh my gosh, we got too much stuff. Alright. Guess this one can go in here. I guess. What is Angie saying? Chicken and dumpling. Hey, Britta. Okay, Betty. We'll be here. You lived in Clarksville? Cool. My husband lived in Knoxville for a while. A long while. Good one, Angie. That's a good one. Seriously. And if y'all haven't given me a thumbs up, can you please give me a thumbs up? Thank you. That's why I like my banner. I don't have to beg. Y'all can read. It's not really begging, but still. Just still. Let me show you these school things. I'm gonna try to figure out where I'm gonna put this stuff really quick. Uh-oh, sorry. I hit the camera. Sorry. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. I don't even know what to do first. I think everything we get out just becomes a mess. I really, really do. Honestly, I just don't want to spill these little babies. Because they are babies. We'll put them in here. Let me bag those up really quick. I'm trying to move this way. I don't even know where that is going to go either. Okay. Brenda. Hey. Busted. Excuse me, what? What did I say? What's the lag? I don't know. What did I do? What did I do now? You've been lurking. Since says began stream 3 minutes ago. No, I've been on for an hour and 39 minutes. She knows you were joking, Angie. It was pretty darn funny, might I add. That was a good one. That was a good one. You're fiddling with your stuff? Eee. What stuff? You're fiddling with your stuff. Your what stuff? Oh, you joined at the 3-minute mark. Ooh, gotcha. Aaron, what am I excusing you? Or excuse you me? What were you referring to, ma'am? You have to explain so I can correct it or address it. Either one. Welcome back, Betty. All right, so at least let's get the beads that are at risk. At risk, just in case. Do I need any of these for the other colors that I'm doing? No. What about these? No. Well, no. All right. I think I'm going to keep that one up there. I just want to make sure everything's kind of stable just in case I accidentally knock it or something. Plus, I'm enclosing myself. And I think I get claustrophobic. You ate so much chicken that you can't look at chicken in your face. You're stuffing the magnetic sheets. Oh, cool. You must have just got those. I remember you said you were ordering them. Sandra, you went to bed? I hadn't seen you talk in a while. Did she leave? I don't know. She might be asleep. You can't look a chicken in the face. Yucky. I can't either when I'm eating chicken. I can't even eat chicken when I cut it up that day. I know it's crazy, but it's true. It freaks me out. All right. So, chicken is delicious. Foghorn time. See? Isn't it perfect? I'll teach them to sleep on my stream. I'm just kidding. I don't see how I think I nodded off one time, but it wasn't during a live. It was me looking like, on the internet at stuff, whether I was shopping or looking at, something. And I was nodding off, but I never full-fledged fell asleep. Your sister-in-law can't touch raw chicken. Yeah, it freaks me out. I don't know. It just freaks me out. Makes me think of human. I don't know why. So I have to skip a day first. If I skip a day, because I see all the stuff too that relates to it, freaks me out. All right. So these are some of the things that I'll be offering as well. Don't really know what this is. But anyways, some of the same things I'll show you. I'm going to put these things in packs, which is really cool. But it says Class A contest to last 12 weeks. Practice 9 hours a week. Full practice counts 1 point hour extra. All extra practice counts. less than 7 hours a week loses 2 points. Slip must be filled out and added up. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Or maybe you don't know. Oh, good night, Karen. Thank you for coming and hanging. Really, you could go to sleep on my stream. I was just kidding if you had to. Buy pre-cut chicken. I don't think my husband would like that too much. I wish I could. I don't think he's really a snob when it comes to food. All right, so this is dated 1928, it looks like. Y'all probably can't see that. Nope. Fall term, 1928. 4th grade geography examination. I'm probably not going to include that because that's just a few random things, and I just don't do stuff like that. I don't offer stuff like this. Just random, no purpose. Even though it's cool and it's dated and it's old, it still has nothing. All right. A snob. Yeah, he's a snob. He really is. He thinks he has to eat like these 4-course meals. No joke. I'm not even freaking kidding. International Correspondence School. So for he doesn't cook them, I do. Yeah. Anyway, so this is really cool. These must be, and remember, all of this stuff that I'm showing you right this very second came from my trunk. Your hubby was a butcher? Ooh. Yeah. You know these kids' boxes of Valentine's? Yes, that you gotten cheap and just fold over the line. They don't even include envelopes anymore. They don't? You should have married a butcher. Cook it whole. Yeah, sometimes I do. I grind my teeth the whole time. I'm just gritting and grinding my teeth the whole time. And then, too, you know, it's funny. Because I don't like people to talk to me when I'm cutting the chicken. It freaks me out even worse. I don't know why. It's my brain. It's all in your brain. That's exactly what it is. It's just I cannot mind over matter when it comes. I'm like, don't talk to me. I'm cutting chicken. Anyway, so these, I don't know where these papers came out of, but it looks like some little notebook of some sort. So these are pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to be offering those or not. To heck with that. Stop eating chicken. I like chicken. I know. It's weird, Betty. There's no figuring out an answer. 0. Y'all see the color variation. Pretty cool. This is international correspondence. Oh, it looks like a brittle envelope of some sort. Yeah, because this is the other half. So, of course, I don't offer any of that. But then this is what I was going to offer some of, because look at all of them. And I was digging in my trunk and I found all of these, right? Look how many. Tons. And they are practice slips. And they're the old vintage practice slips, which are pretty cool. Look at the backs. To the teacher, to the pupil, always practice slowly. Practice slips are $2 for 1,000 and 25 cents per 100. Whoa. music for teachers' use, a specialty for catalog, therapeutic list of easy teaching music. So I guess, oh, here's the copyright. 1921. So the cool thing about these is it's totally out of copyright. Look at the little offset from some paper. But anyway, so I have plenty of these. Here's another offset one somewhere. I saw it. Anyway, so I have a bunch of these, which I thought were really cool. And so I will be sharing some of these, not all of them. And they're all dated the same, I think, yeah. Look, the lady, somebody wrote really hard or something, because all of the writing, you can see it. And it almost feels like the notary thing. Good night, Deidre. Thank you for coming and hanging. Nice to see you, sweetie. Have a good night. I don't have any digitals, and I still didn't find out of the but then to go along with this, I'll show you something else. I think I'm gonna throw this away. Yeah, I'm throwing this away. It's just a mess. But I still haven't found out the pricing or anything for my scrapbook copies, like my German scraps and my Victorian scrapbooks. I own 3 of them, and they have all the fancy girls and the good stuff. I've showed them several times. You probably didn't know me then, or you didn't come to my live then, or happened not to be there that day. I'm not sure. But like of the roses and the women and the good stuff. So I was going to offer copies, professionally done copies, but I still haven't found out. Like every time I go somewhere, I don't think about finding out the price. But I want to do that one day. So and this is so I'm thinking about putting some packs together, maybe the practice slips with this, but these are all vintage railroad company stuff. From the railroad company. So here's some of your dates, but and then here's some other ones like this one, and I have several of those, right? A lot. Enough. And this paper's, you know, small, so you can imagine the amount that I have. Enough. See, that's one piece. But anyway, so these are from the railroad company, which are really cool. This particular one on the top is 1930. But it was, certificate was dated February 19th of 1914. That was when it was received. My bad. Okay, so this was dated 1914, but they received it on the 1930th. $1930. Back in the days, getting Valentine's cards with your classmate's name on them was a big thing. The kids don't care these days. Sometimes they do. Camden does. Deborah, yes. Okay. These kids only care about the class party. They don't even have class parties at my kids' school. They go to magnet schools, and I don't know if y'all are aware of this. Brenda, you probably are, but I don't know if anybody else knows what a magnet school is. But magnet schools do not allow parties. They don't allow buses. They don't have any buses that pick them up or take them to school either. And they don't allow class parties at all. So anyway, which is Not fun, but they've always been in magnet school, so they don't miss the difference. So anyways, I have plenty of those to like pack up. Oh, here's some other things. I thought this was all the same. But these, I guess, are letters. Yeah. I enclose herewith ordered, I guess that's supposed to be duty, but it says duly filled out as required for my dividend on my 1 share of stock in the Ohio Railroad Company a few years ago in answer to my inquiry as how to avoid this procedure for every dividend. So I guess it's a letter of dividend for your railroad. But anyway, so these type of things are pretty cool. And I especially like this one. I didn't even know that this one did like that. Because you got some cool stuff, and then you got like a spread. And one side's blank, and you have the rest of the letter, which is cool. You know, just different ephemera. This is the ephemera I'm talking about. Boy, this is blurry. That's exactly how it looks, too. Like you see it on screen. Very blurry. So anyways, I pulled this out of my trunk. This is one of the things. And it was on my desk. That's why I wanted to show y'all. So for 1 share for the railroad company was $3.50. That was it. Here's another one for $3.50. Not good. This almost looks like a blueprint. Nope, doesn't have the blueprint. Some of the ones that I have that look like this have the actual real railroad blueprint behind it. So if I get to those, I'll probably offer some of those as well. I usually do. I usually offer blueprints, the original. Oh, this one's from New York, the County of Ontario. Aaron, you know where that's at? Oh, your kids went to magnet schools? I just looked at the chat. Cool, so you know what they are. Try the Humane Society, Angie. Yes, you might have better luck there. These kids go to a charter school. Only difference is all kids are bused, even those who live a block away. Yeah, they don't even have that. They really try and separate the kids. Because I already asked why. What's the purpose? I don't get it. I don't understand. But I see the reason why. Well, I was told the reason why years ago, obviously. But anyway, so that just kind of gives you an idea. I thought it was pretty cool that I found these. So I'll do something, and maybe some of these little blank things. I don't know. I found this little folder. And I don't remember if I took them out. There's nothing in here. Or if they came out. But regardless, I have a ton of postcards. They were all in the trunk. In the infamous trunk. The never-ending trunk. Yep. You had parties, but it was only 28 or so. Yeah, years ago. Yeah. And then like the elementary school. Oh, I forgot these. The elementary school that they went to was also a magnet school, but the elementary school would allow you to bring like something in for their birthday or whatever. They wouldn't call it a party. But anyways, it was a celebration. Because you weren't allowed to call it a party for the whole class. But guess, it had to be healthy food and snacks. And individually wrapped. So it was very strict and it had to be healthy. can bring cupcakes and all that. So, yeah, that's exactly what it was. I still want to finish that steampunk envelope that I had. I still have not found my gears. And not only that, but I had bought a bunch of medals from Carhartt. And for some odd reason, I cannot put my hands on it. I'm not going to say lost, because I try very hard to put my stuff up. Of course, some days it doesn't work that well. But I've misplaced them. I don't know. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they could be. I have no idea. Maybe they're by my gears. Maybe so. Maybe so, maybe so. 2 parties a year, all supplied by the teacher K through 5, but the class has to earn it. Kids can't bring anything, afraid of poisoning, etc. They were mainly afraid of allergies. That's what they said. Now, was it true or false? I don't know. I have no idea. But that's what their reasoning partly was. So, I'm not going to do any more dangles right now. I'm not feeling that right this second. I'm over it. I was trying to think what I could work on. I'm not really crafting much as far as like a certain project. Now I am doing a sewing themed journal, but all I did was the cover so far still. And then that Alice in Wonderland, I'm still kind of gathering up stuff for that. Oh, I was going to do a sunflower kit. Yeah, I forgot. Which is really cool because I have a lot of things to offer for sunflowers. So if you like sunflowers, you're going to like this kit. I'm trying to think. I kind of wanted to stamp my stamps too. I'm just looking at something, y'all. Bear with me. Hang on, people. Here, K through 5, they had to have a sell, and those who sold a lot gets to go to a mega party. Yeah, something like that. My kids don't do that. I was never into the selling stuff of nothing. Mm-mm. The rules changed as kids were given candy and cookies laced with... Jeez. My goodness. I hope they don't do that at a school class party. My goodness. If I could have found my gears, I could have done those. I'm looking around my room, seeing what I wanted to work on. There was something. Aaron, you still here? Aaron. Paging Aaron. I know she's not going to like this question that I'm paging her about. It's almost time to post. I just saw my domino doll. I know. You thought you heard I mean, that was the last you heard of it. Nope. It just reminded me because I saw the doll. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, the kids get a party with the principal and staff each quarter for perfect attendance. Oh, yeah. They don't have that at my school. I mean, they have perfect attendance, but it's an award thing or whatever. So I had sold before. I don't know if y'all remember this or if you saw it, but I had sold the flowers that look like this, and they were in different packs. I mean, different packs. No, 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 no. They were in different sizes. Um, you're welcome. And that's good. I'm great as well. Um, so they were green and white and they were in different sizes. Well, I was embellishing some of those pockets that I had made a little bit more because as I was like going through them looking at the final touches or whatever, because I do that, um I saw a couple that needed to be more decorated, so I thought. So then I saw leaves in them. So what I did was I inked the petals and um and I don't know why my camera just doesn't like to focus. I keep talking about it because it's crazy. It does its own thing. But anyway, so I inked the petals and I use these as leaves instead of the flower. So that's just a little tip of the day. If you have those type of flowers, look at them in a different way. I don't know if you have or you do or don't, but that's just an idea. Just an idea. So I can cut some stuff out of this book. I need to move my beads now. I'm getting overwhelmed with them. They're surrounding my life. They're making me feel like everything's just a mess and I'm getting claustrophobic. Let's see how you say that. Claustrophobic. That doesn't make any sense, but you get it. All right. So this is a really cool book, right? Really, really cool book. Leaves. Yeah, they do. But people don't look at it like that because they're flowers. But for some odd reason, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. Sometimes I get this idea and I don't know if all crafters are like this or whatever, but anyway, because I'm not in your brain, obviously. um, but I get this weird idea and then I just look over and I see it and boom. Then I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks like a leaf. Ooh, I want a leaf. And there you go. So this is the book that I think I'm going to cut up at least to have some ephemera. And hopefully I won't need it for its intended purpose because I did that one time. One time I had this book that I cut up. So I was like, ooh, that's so cool. And so I'm going to cut it up. I cut it up and like a week later or two, I needed the book. And I was very sad about it. But anyways, they have these cool things inside of them. I have imagination. Called Thinking Out of the Box. You went 12 years of school and never missed a day. And you didn't get a reward? Jeez. 12 years? Nope. You're not in my brain. Just checked. Oh, Erin, that's awful that she went to 12 years of school every day, or is that awful that she didn't get anything? Which one is it? Oh man. Which one is it? So let me tell you. So I have these scissors designed for a left-hander. This is what it says. Left-handed scissors. Well, let me tell you. These are not great for left-hander, or at least me. Oh wow. You went 10 years of school and then you had the mumps. Wow. That's insane. So sometimes, I just noticed some images are on both sides, so I'm just going to have to pick the best one. Ruh-roh. We can learn about herbs. Ooh, medical uses. Maybe I do need this. Oh. How do you say this? Agrimony. Agrimony? Y'all ever heard of that? Kiesha, Nick the Booksmith has a video on measuring. I don't need to know no stinking measuring. But cool. Thanks. It is a very important. I'm just now learning this. Okay, so this particular plant or herb is effective for coughs and chesty colds. But it also has cohesive properties that is not herb to be taken by those who suffer from constipation. Alrighty. Well, so to make the infusion, you do this and this and this. Oh, it also treats athlete's foot and other fungal attacks of the feet. A double strength infusion can also be used to relieve sprains and strained muscles. Wow, you're right. Who would have knew? You're going to watch it maybe? Okay. Welcome back, Angie. Did y'all know about that? No. Aloe. Does anyone know the uses of aloe besides sunburn and cuts? Oh. Y'all listen to this. Aloe. It's the most valuable cosmetic properties. Its ability to stimulate the circulation of the skin and remove the dead skin cells, so giving a fresher, younger appearance to the skin. It also clears away blemishes, protects the skin against infections, and reduces wrinkles. Oh, I'm going to get me some aloe. I'm going to be covered in sap. It also shampoos to help combat dry, brittle hair. And that's all I see so far. Oh, painting fingernails with bitter aloes used to be a popular remedy for stop nail biting, I'm sure. Because it's nasty. It's a disinfectant and astringent. I didn't know all this. This is informational. I'm not cutting this thing. I was about to rip this apart. No, I'm not going to use this. I just need to learn a couple of things and then we're good. And then I can cut it to smithereens. Y'all knew all that? Well, I'm sure somebody did. Y'all are smart. If I have any issues, I'm just going to come on live and ask y'all the questions. And I'm sure you'll have an answer. You love to touch it. It's squishy. So let me tell you, and I know this sounds silly, I'm sure, to most people, but I never seen it. I've always seen aloe vera plants in pots. Okay. And you have it in your house if you do own the plant or whatever. And it's in a pot and you very seldom have to water it. Very low maintenance type of plant. I did not know. One day I came to my friend's house and she had this ginormous plant. This sucker was big, 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 big. And I said, what in the world plant is that? And when she told me that that was an aloe vera plant, I about died. I had no clue that when you put that thing in the ground, that it just takes over your whole yard almost. It was huge, very big. I did not know that aloe vera plants get that huge. I never seen such a thing a day in my life until then. So this particular herb is called Angelica, and you can make oh, Angie. Oh man, I'm sorry. Okay. So you can make petroleum jelly. It's a soothing, delicate fragrance. So you can freshen your skin when you add to a bath water. Who would have knew all this? Y'all probably did. I don't use natural stuff like herbs. And now I'm going to ask for all these in the store. I'm going to be like, can I? I've seen these before. Where are y'all's Angelica's at? I want to purchase them. Dry cough, digestion, upset stomach. Y'all knew all this? Did anybody answer me yet? Blue Agrave is best for tequila sneezing. What does that mean? Like over and over and over again? Ew. I'm like amazed now. I don't know why. I didn't know all this. That's why. Either vodka or surgical sprit can be substituted in its place. Wait, what? All right. Flush flowers, cover them with 2 cups pure alcohol and seal. Leave the jar in the warm water and sunny window seal for a week or 2. Shaking it once a day to filter the tincture through muslin or cheesecloth before using. If pure alcohol is obtainable, either vodka or surgical sprit can be substituted in its place. It helps bruises and contusions. Wow. Angie, I might have a cure in this book for your cracked fingers. Maybe I need to keep reading. I don't want to put anybody to sleep. Are y'all learning? Or you already knew this? I just want to at least read a couple of things, and then I won't feel so bad cutting it. Maybe I can retain some of it. I can go back on my video and say, oh yeah, that was for that. Oh, barberries can be used in a home for mild disorders of the liver and the digestion. And it also is a mild laxative. It's full of vitamin C. It's for coughs and sore throats and suffering from tonsillitis. Soothing to those suffering from tonsillitis. What did Jennifer say? I've not seen a really big one either. Wait, what? A big one what? Oh, the aloe vera. But I'm sure that they do give them space. They will grow big. My rubber plant is almost like a tree now. Yeah, it's crazy. It is so bizarre, the size of it. Angie, it's like a rubber room. You put the plant in the room and you can bounce off of it. That's what it is. This one is bergamot. I'm probably not pronouncing these correctly. It's a native plant of North America. Well, no wonder why. We don't have this stuff. Do we? No. It's a relaxing drink. Okay. That's just for relaxation. Bless thistle. It's a cold infusion. It stimulates the appetite and is good for indigestion and settling mild liver disorders. It can be given to a nursing mother to stimulate the flow of milk. It helps to increase perspiration and reduce fever. Who wants to increase that? Avoid using strong infusions. It will act like an emetic. Oh, during pregnancy. It can irritate your mouth too. So don't take large doses of it. See if you do, because my thumb is bad. The skin is off all. Plant outside can grow 10 feet across. Yeah, they're huge. You can get a plant and break the leaves off and put them in a bag and put them in the freezer. You need a cold pack or rub on burn, peel back. Put bag in freezer again. It's a topical plant, Angie. See, y'all know about stuff like this. I didn't know. Barrage. One of the two. They need to have pronunciation. It's a mild depression. Oh, it's known for lifting mild depression, excuse me, and reducing fever. That's this one to the right. It will help relieve pain of gout and inflamed swellings. Crush the leaves and heat by putting them between 2 plates over a pan of boiling water. It can help clear the skin of troublesome spots. All right, burdock. Y'all still didn't answer me if you knew these things. Y'all are so smart. I'm sure y'all knew some of the stuff. Some of these are not in our area, so I don't know. You would have to really study and know about this type of stuff, unless you just already kind of knew some of the information. I didn't know any of it. So there you go. I didn't know aloe vera was that helpful. I knew it did a lot of things, but not everything that it said. I had no clue. Bring a small handful. I'm reading as I'm talking, actually. Oh, it's for bruises and contusions. Which I don't... Why would somebody want to heal a bruise? Unless they were in a bad situation. Just asking. Oh, for stiff muscles. Calamint. Let's see what you're saying. I know some because I've always been somewhat interested in natural medicine, but I don't know a lot. I would like to learn more. Are you learning? If you're learning, I will continue. Kind of. The book's great, but the best lift to the Holocaust herb sellers. Some may be good for you in moderations and could kill you given too much. Well, it also tells you the portions and things. But yeah, anything too much is not good. But yeah, especially herbs and stuff. Yes. And plants and all that. But just even getting this brief synopsis kind of will trigger the brain. Maybe if you hear it again or have a question, or even if I read it and come across something that may apply to you. I didn't see anything in the last one. That's why I didn't read it. Inflammation. There's a couple that are inflammation and a couple that are colds and stuff of that nature. Upset. Oh, wait. Yeah, upset tummies. This is for caraway. I guess that's how you say it. Oh, the seed makes an effective mouthwash to sweeten your breath. Oh, it's also a remedy for earaches and a disinfectant, and used in making soaps. It makes a good skin cleanser. It's weird too, let me tell you. So it's so weird. Hey, Sue. It's so weird to me. Welcome. How are you? It's so weird to me that you'll read something, well, at least for me, and they're so contradicting in a way. Like, it will relieve this if you consume it, but then it's also like a cleaner or an astringent or something of that nature. I don't know. It's just kind of weird in my mind to me. This is catnip, vitamin C, or catnip, NEP. So catnip, maybe, and not nip. It's a wild plant. And see, the cool thing is it also gives you a picture of it. Not that I'm going to remember and relate if I do see it down the side of the road. But, hey, I might remember what the name of it is and kind of what it does. I don't know. Chewing the leaves is helpful for relieving a toothache. It also helps with upset stomach and feverish colds. It's a mild sedative. And it also clears dandruff. Wow. See? Is this boring to y'all? I don't think it's boring. Is this boring now that I'm halfway through the book? No, I'm not even close to halfway. Oh, this one is Century or Century. It makes a good tonic wine, but it's also slightly laxative. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Your cats love it. Yeah, I don't think I'm saying it right. It's CATNEP. That's because plants can act differently outside of the body than they do when they're ingested. Yeah, cloves do numb a toothache to a certain extent. Lemons are good examples. Oh, yeah, I love lemons. Always order lemon water. I tried to have a lemon at my house and cut it up and put it in my own water, and for some odd reason, it does not work in the same way. Don't ask me why. Work meaning like I don't end up cutting it and using it. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. But I love to order water with extra lemon because I know that it is a good cleanser. It help you improve your liver function and reduce acid. Yeah. And it's also good for, yeah, it's good for cleansing you. It's good for you. What do you mean, Angie? No, Kiesha. No, Kiesha, what? Calamine tea. Y'all have heard of calamine. I know you have. I have. And it tells you, pour a half a cup of boiling water over 2 teaspoons of dried flowers. Leave to infuse for 5 to 10 minutes before straining. Add honey to sweeten. So it actually does tell you the amounts, which is really good. It's for sluggish digestion. Digestion. Upsets or settling the stomach. For migraines. It's a remedy for migraines, influenza, and fevers. Who would have knew? For skin infections such as eczema, sorry. Huh. The oil is also a valuable remedy for attacks of cramps, rheumatic pains, and for loss of voice. For sunburn. It's a treatment for blackheads and good for foot baths. Wow. I need to roll my lemon before I cut it. I don't like grapefruit. Ugh. It's nasty. and Jennifer's saying yum. Ugh. Yucky. For your pain sometimes. You're not reading. You're not boring us. Keep reading. Calamine. This one. Calamine. See? So when I read something, yeah, you're learning. And it might be helpful. I'm thinking, heck, I didn't even know half of this stuff. Had I not came across this book, see, I don't think when you do random things like this, I don't think this is a mistake. I think this is what we were supposed to do. And that's just how I believe and think. All right. And I'm probably not pronouncing all of them right. And I probably won't. Just saying. This one is Chervil, Chervil. It's a purifier. It stimulates the digestion system, and it also helps for mild liver and kidney disorders. Oh. It will relieve painful hemorrhoids, bruises, and rheumatic joints. And then once I read this and give you the name of this, then you can look it up, or then you can refer to your doctor, or then you know what I'm saying? That's just what I think. I don't know. Because it does tell you little things. Oh, spell it. Yes. Thank you, Aaron, but that's not how you spell it. It's CHAMOMILE. So maybe I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Chamomile. Chamomile. Maybe I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Yes, Jennifer. External for itchy rashes and relief. Just had to be careful of the interaction of over-the-counter meds and prescriptions with all the herbs when ingested is all. I was just thinking you can't drink calamine. Yeah, that's not calamine. You need this. See? Perfect. And sumac and oak. Cool. Is a sleepy time tea flavor. All right. So the one that I was reading, the Chervil, Chervil. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, it softens the skin and supple and helps to ward off early wrinkles. A compress can be used to soothe tired eyes and puffy eyelids. All right, chickweed. It's a laxative property. It's good for mild constipation. It's a remedy for coughs, hoarseness, and sore throat, bruises, heat rash, other skin irritants. Oh, it's said to be helpful in a slimming program. When a small glassful may be taken first thing in the morning, make the fusion fresh each day and do not take it for longer than a few days. The chickweed lotion helps clear and refine the skin. And you can use that night and morning on a cleansed face. Chicory. The name of this book is The Illustrated Herbal, The Complete Guide to Growing and Using Herbs. I got it because I liked the images in them. And then I just started reading it, and then I looked at Brenda's comment, and it said it was very helpful and informational, and then I looked down and I started reading it, and it is, and I'm very interested because it's kind of cool. All right, the chicory root. mild liver complaints, rheumatic twinges, and suffering from loss of appetite. It helps with that. And that's about it. Clary. Years ago, it was an alternative to hops in the brewing of beer. It made a much more intoxicating drink. In French, it was used in making of perfumes, the Clariny. All right, let's see what it's good for. Do you eat the leaves? In which one? Oh, and all sorts of good stuff for you. Anyone ever experienced getting into stinging nettle weeds? I've never tried any of this stuff. So no. All right, so the Clariny is it helps draw out thorns and splinters and reduces the inflammation, bruises, mild upset stomach. This can be used like snuff to clear the head and ease a headache. It draws out inflammation and brings boils and spots to a head. And that's it for that one. Jennifer. What's the stingle nettleweed? What is that? I don't even know what that is. So the answer would be no, unless it's called something else to me. So this is cleavers or clevers. No, I think it's cleavers. Cleavers, I guess. It's for a head cold, applying to skin problems, minor burns and scalds, painful blisters, a slimming program, sunburn, fading freckles. It's a good hair tonic to improve the texture and make the hair shine. Chicory was and still is used as a coffee substitute during World War II. It does just what it says to do. It's like 100 bee stings, not taking it, just physically getting into it, rubbing up against it. Ooh, my goodness. All right, so colt's foot. That's this one. And it kind of tells you, like, you know, the name, and then it's early. It tells you the description of where it is and a little bit of information about it. And then it tells you the medical uses. It's good. It's full of vitamin C. It has a sharp, bitter taste, but can be softened using honey as a sweetener. It protects against the mucous membranes. It helps for mild chest complaints, for bronchitis, chesty colds, chronic catarrh. I don't know what that means or what that says. Laryngitis, hoarse voice. Oh, this does a lot because it has another page. Good colds, coughs, especially smoker's cough. Okay, so dried and well crushed coltsfoot leaves are an ingredient in herbal tobacco when they are usually combined with calamine or chamomile, thyme, woodruff, and other herbs. Can be used as all kinds of snuff to relieve shortness of breath, congestions, and smoker's cough. Soothing sore throat, persistent coughing. And this says can be bought at the health food store. For insect bite, swelling. It's an astringent. Softens the skin. Tightens and tones flabby skin. It's a toning lotion. We all need this. Woo! It helps tired eyes, dandruff. Oh, good night, Erin. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Kiesha, I'll leave you running. Okay, thank you. Good night, Erin. Can't stop burning. Oh, okay. Rose water and witch hazel is my favorite thing to put on my skin. Why do a lot of people say witch hazel is not good then? Comfrey. This is monks and herb. See, it tells you like by monks who were used to heal sick and injured travelers. The ill, so so it tells you like different things. I still didn't see anything. Mild attack of diarrhea. Chest complaints. All right, I don't really see anything. Coriander. An unpleasant taste and griping properties of some medicines. Loss of appetite. Upset stomach due to flatulence. Rheumatic pains in joints. The seed is used in some soaps and in toilet water to add fragrance. Nice to know. You think I should cut it up? Now I'm like, should I or should I not? I mean, I love the pictures. Aren't they awesome? And then it's like very, very square. Or, I mean, it's easy. They're awesome, aren't they? What you think, Betty? Oh, good night, Debbie. Thank you for coming. We love you too. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Betty. Toning the skin. This is corn flour. Not your typical corn flour. It's much used for eye complaints. Weak eyes. It helps you improve your eyesight. Taken in wine, cord flour was believed to give protection against the plague and other infectious and contagious diseases. Cosmary, I didn't see too much in here to tell you about that one, but Cosmary is for bruises and blisters and irritations of the skin. Inhalant for nasal passages. It's a strong scent of mint. And then when dried, it smells a little of lemon. So it's good for potpourri and herb sachets. Okay. Cowslip. Is that what y'all are saying? Well, I guess that would be better because it's not glossy, but it's that smooth. Well, it's like a semi-gloss, I guess. Next week. Okay. Sure will, Debbie. Maybe we all need that one against the new. Oh, man. If you're not going to use any of these things to help you when you are sick, then yes, cut it up. Yeah, the only thing that I think I'm going to look more into is aloe vera, because that's what sounds like the best. The best and easiest. This cowslip, it helps to prevent and reduce wrinkles. Wrinkles and blemishes and spots. That's what this one is. Damask rose. See, these are beautiful images, though. And that's why when I opened the book, I was like, yoo-hoo! Look how pretty. This reminds me of like Edith Holden. Slavers is great. It makes notes on side for uses of what body parts. Yes. Oh, you meant aloe vera? Like slavers. What is that? You're getting an MRI of your brain next week and have to lie completely still for 45 minutes. Grrr. Yep. I had an MRI for my eyes. Had to lay really, really still. Damask rose. Moisturizing for dry skin. And perfume. A cupful of rose toilet vinegar added to bath water. It's fragrant and refreshing. To make your toilet vinegar, that does not sound appeasing at all to put in your bath water. Toilet vinegar. No thanks. They should not have worded it like that. It's another way to enjoy winter months. Okay, dandelion. Yes, prayers as well. Hey, Shirls. Happy birthday to you. Because officially it's your birthday. Right? Yes. Can you imagine not moving your eyes? Oh, I know. Good night, Angie. Thank you for hanging. Have fun. And happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Yes. Once had to lie in an MRI machine for 3 hours. Oh my goodness, Jennifer. Yeah, I could not move my eyes. They had to keep redoing it too. But all I could do was just pray. Please help me to be still so I can be done with this. No joke. I'm not even kidding. Dandelion, slimming program. So why don't the doctors, the health doctors or whatever, tell you, hey, with diet and exercise, get you some dandelion. That would help. It has a mild bleaching effect. So, dried or fresh, it helps reduce and remove freckles. It helps skin complaints such as spots, pimples, and acne. It packs improvement to cleanse and clear the skin. Combined with nettle, there's that word. The face pack becomes more effective. Oh, I'm sure it's probably going to poke you. Now that I know what that is, I can speak more educated about it. Oh, dill. D-I-L-L. Wait, what? Yes, they had to scan my whole spine and my pelvis, and they told me how long it would take. I was like, what? You eat dandelions, the weeds, or the leaves. Yes. Yes, Cheryl. Shirley. Vinegar bath is good for aches and pains and itching. Apple cider natural with mother in it only. With mother. Can I have some apple cider vinegar natural with one mother in it, please? No father, please. Just mother, that's all. Dill. For mild digestive upsets and helps young babies and children. It sweetens your breath. Oh, this is a sedative and a good remedy for sleeplessness, acting as a mild tranquilizer. Taken last thing at night, a small glass of hot dill seed tea will have a calming effect. The seed tea served unsweetened will help to stop hiccups. Dill also helps to sharpen the appetite if a small cup of dill seed is taken about a half an hour before a meal. Interesting. Oh, man. Vinegar takes the pain out of sunburn. Yes. So does mustard. I know that's weird. Slather a lot of mustard on you. But I do put it on my burns and stuff, like on my fingers or my hand, like really, really quick. Dog rose. It's vitamin C. It's a high content at that. It helps to prevent colds and influenza. It's a diuretic, good for kidneys, and helpful in the slimming program. And rosehip tea can be taken every day as a pleasant way to take extra vitamins. It's a refreshing, healthy drink when diluted with sparkling mineral water and is made using fresh rose hips. That was the dog rose. Ooh, and then we have a pamphlet in here from Monroeville, Alabama. That's by you, isn't it, Brenda? Herbs and supplements, the natural alternative. Ooh, and it gives you prices. Oh, it tells you how much the single herb is for 100 count. So we just read rose hips, kind of. It's a blood purifier as well. And it's $9.55 for 100 of them. Oh, this is a very fast key. Cleanses arteries, stress, blood pressure, nerves, for alcohol and split ends, gout, kidney stones, gallstones. I'm just reading like the different herbs. I'm reading the different problems that the different herbs help. Hot flashes, arthritis, for fatigue, ulcers, constipation, colon, gallbladder, cigarette cravings, anemia, infections, migraines, yeast infections. Oh, wow. So this is basically like the key. Like it'll tell you, like chickweed, appetite depressant, blood purifier, skin rashes, and ulcers. And then when you go over, it tells you that it's $13.65 for 100 count. See, because up here it says single herbs 100 count. Sorry, I'm so shaky. It's hard to like hold up paper and read on the screen. Oh, good night, Jennifer. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Good night. Yes, it was fun hanging with you. Hot flashes. Polish. Where's that from? This place. Little Herb Hut. Monroeville. Little Herb Hut. Sorry, it's not focusing. There we go. Which I don't know the year of this. I don't know. I didn't even know this was in the book. Homeopathic combinations for adults and children. It's $10.15. Do you know where this is at? Monroeville is North Alabama, I know. Fat Grubbers. Well, that's not nice. I think this pamphlet was an easier key to read because it just tells you like different things. So whatever you're experiencing and you want to know something, then I can read it. Because heck, it won't. For cancer, leukemia, lupus, fungus, candida, cleans blood. It's this word. I can't read that. PAUD'_ARCO. And then also red clover is for cancers, tumors, skin problems, relax, nerves, and spasms. Which is really cool. So I'm thinking, of course, it's not a cure all, obviously, but because then everybody would get it, right? But I'm sure it helps. And these are all natural herbs and supplements. Closed 6 years ago. Seems his best herb sold just smoked before they legalized it. Oh. That kind of reminds me of the what's that new place that I keep seeing popping up everywhere? CBD oil or something like that. I think that's what it's called. I take a I guess it would be a supplement every day. I'm supposed to take it twice a day, but I have to be careful because I take Synthroid, and I can't have anything 4 hours before or after. Well, at that point in time, you know, my supplement, I have to eat with it. And so sometimes I don't eat at that time, or I just kind of forget. But at least I get once a day for sure. But it's selenium. And because I have thyroid issues, it helps with optimal, you know, not performance, but it helps optimal help for thyroid. And it also does 100 other things. And I get that at the health food store. But it helps with so many things. And it actually, because I always, anytime I take something, I always look it up and get information. Oh. So I always look it up and get information so that I can be educated on it more. And then plus, you know, you have to look up stuff. Well, at least for me, I want to look up stuff because I don't just listen to hearsay. You know, even if a doctor does tell me, I want to know and learn and grow and whatever. And it does so many things. But this particular thing is found in soil. In soil. So that's very interesting. Oh, this helps with metabolism. This is evening primrose. Primrose. I know I'm not saying these things right. I know I'm not. 2 fatty acids essential to metabolism of your body. It distresses premenopause stress and helps symptoms of menopause. And it also is treatment for eczema. Wow. See? So I guess I'm not allowed to cut this book up. But anyways, so like I was saying, it's like glossy a little bit, semi-gloss, not much, but you know. So I think what was recommended would be better instead of using the page and cutting it. I think so. I don't know why I can't stop reading this. That's kind of interesting. Not that I'm going to retain all this, because I'm not. I know I'm not. I might not even retain anything. Specifically. That's interesting. Anyways. Okay, good night, Brenda. Thank you for coming. It's always a pleasure. Starting my well-needed cleaning out. Awesome. You have a date shed. A date with your shed. A date shed. A shed date, you mean. That doesn't sound good. So anyways, I think I'm going to end it here too. I'm not really tired, but I say that until I hit the bed. I always sound like this until I hit the bed. I mean, some days I am really super tired, but I don't feel tired. But I always kind of feel like that. And then as soon as I hit the bed, boom, I'm out cold. And it doesn't even take me that long at all. Not at all. Yeah, but so I love these images. That's why I got this book. And it does remind me of Edith Holden. That book will make you an herbalist if you learn it. Thank y'all so much for coming. I hope everybody has a fabulous day today, basically. Happy Valentine's Day. I really appreciate you all coming and supporting and hanging out. Aw, thanks, Betty. You as well. I love seeing your laughing emojis. It makes me laugh. And so I hope everybody has a wonderful night and hope everybody learns something or another. And I will see you all again soon. Bye for now and good night.